That ultra ground music, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you'll lose. I approve. I bet I stamped and approved. Straight break ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted be your money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted grab her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me paying down, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so knowing the
Bands of the jet.
I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, about to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy on. Payment good, if she good is gone, boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
This one finds Taylor. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Man in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Buys time, rolling right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now Doug Peterson, seeing that play clock running down, he calls a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Slot man motioned over. From the 20 on 2nd down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that makes it 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Called in by Worthy. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, it's Murray. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this up into enemy territory on a decent gain. It's a 4-yard run. Wow, it leaves him just a yard short on 4th down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Bails out of the pocket quick. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Taylor takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Lions with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Kyler looking to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Running back sent in motion. That's caught for the 1st. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Back now, pressure on its way. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that gives them first and goal. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Back to throw now. On target to his man Taylor. Touchdown Jacksonville. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the champ for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch and the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action now, Murray. He's trying to go deep again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Jaguars are going to take over after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. They go again with Taylor. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Murray here on first down. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On first and 10, it's Murray. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Taylor now up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you're not thinking is going to happen on a first down run. They'll likely need now a big gain on second to try to get back on schedule.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the gun, Taylor. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion, out of the slot. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Butker knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. That's caught, Devon Achane. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down from the gun. Finding Judy. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Murray to throw here on 3rd. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the air, Murray. Taken in by Shaheed. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Caught by Freiermuth. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast. On target to Worthy. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Lions losing by 14. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Now Kyler. Looking. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Taylor again. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. In motion right is Mims. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. So 4th down on heads. Braden Mann for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Lions will go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. He sends this one to the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying